Hello, everybody. Welcome to SGLIVE. Randomizer. Girls, Zneip. If my pronunciation is correct. I am Sinister, and joining me in the booth is Charlie Boy. How you holding?
Hey man, I'm doing great. Another year, another tournament. This time of the Speedgaming live fashion. So, big shout out to Speedgaming for inviting us, the Mega Man 2 Randomizer community, to participate in Speedgaming Live this year.
Indeed. Good.
Yeah. Today's race we have Zneip versus poisoncurls. Zneip. Relatively new to the randomizer, to my knowledge, or at least to the tournament scene. poisoncurls did join last year. Did a pretty good job last year, being his first year in the randomizer scene. Yeah, I mean, this should be a really good kickoff race. For those of you who are wondering, RSPC versus White Monster was also on the schedule today, but unfortunately that had to be postponed. Yeah.
Oh, looks like they're off. And looks like a quick start. Oh, it looks like a double quick start from poisoncurls and Zneip. poisoncurl will be rocking looks like the Mega Man X outfit, while base is gonna be with Zneip. And Zneip and poisoncurls are we're gonna get them synced up real quick.
Yeah, good luck and have fun to the runners, of course. I think it's to be mentioned this year's tournament format will be zipless. It's any percent zipless with cosmetics on. As you can see, you have randomized bosses, and but the stage names will be revealed this year as well. So that'll be throughout the duration of the tournament. We have a round robin format. 4 groups of 4 that will go into a single elimination bracket this year, with the top 2 runners of each group making it out.
Yeah, which is going to be interesting to see because we've got quite a bit on the line this time around of the season. And unfortunately, you see in 2 of the Group C in commentary, me and Charlie Boy are both in the same group this year.
Yeah, we'll both be in Group C. We see poisoncurls making it to the stretch there, the bottom stretch there with the moles or the drills there. Zneip also making his way into the boss room, and we have Heatman start us off.
And that's a slow heat too, but is Buster weak, so
yeah.
7 passes, I believe. Go ahead.
This cosmetic, I'm not exactly sure which ROM hack it come from. It might have been Right Man 2 Guard, or maybe one of the newer ones, I believe. However, you can kind of see instances of Bomb Man. However, that's kind of how it looks in the ROM hack itself. It's just Heatman stands there a little bit longer, so you can actually see Bomb Man. As in here, he doesn't really stand there all that much, so he just like he looks like a big fireball most of the time. But yep, off Quick Man down, or Quick Man stage down, off to Flash Man's room.
Yeah. So right now, one of the big things that we're gonna be looking for, since it is zipless, is items are gonna be uberly important this time, because that'll dictate what whammy stages that we're gonna take on. So like an item 3 and an item 1 means Crash Man, yeah, your time is done. Items 2 and 3, that's a heat done. Items 1 and 2, you could possibly do heat, but you want item 3 for Crash almost every time, and item 2 for heat. And remember, this is the zipless variety. An accidental skip will get you 15 seconds on the penalty box. A purposeful slip up, and that's a game loss. So
yeah, but also as mentioned prior, the tournament mode has the randomizer itself has a few more, let's say, quality of life additions. One of the options being a leftward wall ejection, which helps negate some of those horizontal zips It fixes the original code to where it will push Mega Man left out of the wall, so he can't just kind of stand there. So you can still zip, yes, but it's a little bit harder. So to help kind of negate some of those penalties that we have to give, we kind of added that in this year.
Yep, that makes sense. And if you're wondering,
big jumpy crash here. Poisoncurls is gonna take care of him. You see Zneip fighting him. He keeps on getting stuck. He wraps the screen. Duckfist originally removed the ceilings in all the problematic boss rooms, and this is one of them. As you can see, some of those bosses would get stuck on the ceiling. So now they just wrap around and then they're able to drop down. But yeah, nice Flashman stage down. On the way to Bubble.
Yeah, one of the few things we've decided to do this season is that waterfall. There was some problems with some of the viewers and a couple of the races that waterfall was being a bit much, so we had to tone that down this year.
Yeah, we did indeed add a disable waterfall function, which is active for the tournament to help negate some of that, some of those flashing lights, the bit rate, and of course for all you viewers who suffer with photosynthesis issues,
yeah,
those have helped. The pausing of the animation of the waterfall helps to negate hopefully some of your issues. This particular waterfall is from Final Fantasy 1. It has the textures of the overworld map underneath with a blank background. So not really an issue here.
Indeed. So right now we have Quickman in the water. So right now, poisoncurls is not too far behind. Oh, not good. Found a saw me. This is gonna be a bad quick. Especially because he's fast and it's water. Also, as of last year, we've decided to bring in the lagless water. So let's see. Oh, item 1 has been found. So the bubble stage did drop off our item 1. So right now, that's gonna lead us into the Woodman. Ooh, that's an interesting choice. Zneip is gonna go to metal, which is probably the play right now. Poisoncurls is taking a gamble and going right to wood. Actually, no, Zneip is going to wood as well. So right now, both are actually taking the chance at wood. I'm hoping that they remember that this is zipless. Alrighty. Ah, dogs. And Zneip takes the lead due to a misplay by poisoncurls. So right now, Zneip is looking pretty good going in there, and poisoncurls gets that back. And right now we're trying to figure out what's going on. Ooh, nailed. And Charlie will be right back. Ooh. Shows are me. Sorry about that, fix that. Joe's are immune and ooh, poisoncurls must have took a spill. So right now, Charlie Boy is currently away right now while poisoncurls getting the business on Joe. Joe is not playing any games today.
Oh yeah, treehouse full of Joe Max. You hate to see it.
Joe's treehouse.
I kind of missed what happened, but apparently Zneip seems that he's in the lead. They're both going wood fourth, which is a pretty good strat here.
Ooh,
But
Flash.
gotta be careful. He doesn't have a whole lot of health, but he makes it out.
Yeah, Flash was pretty simple today. Very slow walker, high jumper. Ooh, going into air stages, Zneip. Zneip is actually taking a chance with this air play.
Yeah, personally, I do like to wait and do air toward the end, as I like to try to fish for item 2 to go across some of these areas a little bit faster. But hey, sometimes item 2 is in air, so I mean, at least he has item 1 to kind of help him negate if it were to have some rather tough enemy sets. This particular enemy set isn't the worst. And poisoncurls also follows suit. So yeah, I mean, on the same wavelength here.
Yeah, so basically, poisoncurls is about 15 seconds out, while Zneip is gonna get through the first long corridor, and this is interesting to see here. We may be seeing a very close Wily, and ooh, Banbeam's extra chunky. And birds are still around, so we got birds in the sky all day, every day. Tin cans. Ooh, using a little bit of the invincibility frames. Ooh, good hit. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no, into the abyss.
Yeah, unfortunately, any sort of lead he might have had, he forfeited the poison just now. Back. So poison's gonna take the lead once again. However, I mean, it's still in the race early on.
And poison into the abyss.
All right, well, I'm not taking any blame for commentator curse this year. That stuff does not exist. Okay. So yeah, poison back to giving the lead back to Zneip. But I will say, man, like fan fiends can be somewhat annoying on this stage. So they do have item 1, which can help them get over some of these gaps.
Ooh,
poisoncurls. One of them try to use it.
Poisoncurls actually going with the he's going with the bubble strat and reclaims the lead despite falling.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, hey, sometimes the answer is grab a weapon, you know. Ooh, risky.
Ooh, but look at that item spread, and right now, Zneip barely eking out on poisoncurls. This is neck and neck. We got ourselves a race, folks.
Oh yeah. These guys are entering the boss door both at the same time, neck and neck. As since Jasam, my co-commentator, has stated, man, we're dealing with Mega Man 4's Toadman, of course, still using Woodman's artificial intelligence here.
And ooh, Air didn't have anything, so guaranteed one of our items is in a whammy stage. And for those who don't know what a whammy stage is, let's talk. A whammy stage is one of the 3 levels that you don't want to go into without an item. Item 3 is a big stopping point for crash. Item 2 for heat, and usually item 1 for air. So we got humanoid chickens apparently.
Yeah, I believe this chicken sprite comes from a ROM hack called Vine Man. It's one of the community favorites for sure, as it's actually a chicken still. However, it's more like a cartoon, so a lot of people like to see it, laugh at it, that kind of thing.
Oh, and look at this! poisoncurl actually is neck and neck with Zneip. We got a close sync here.
These guys are synced up after 13 minutes.
Moles
and everything.
Ooh, moles and monkey. And no, good job by poisoncurls. Zneip is gonna go into the safer areas, but look at this, monkey's flying. And
yeah,
right now, go ahead.
Yeah, these drills are historically in this stage. However, they are not in this area of this stage. So interesting to see how these guys deal with some of these drills going through here. As Poison hits the boss gate first.
Yep. And poisoncurls gonna be going into the fight into the metal room, and we have Vanilla.
Metal Man, metal room. Here's the first official. Is this even randomized of the tournament?
Indeed.
Here it is.
Wow. Found a soft weakness in Bubble. Well, right now, this is not a very fun metal.
Ooh, nice. Zneip chooses to use Leaf Shield to take out Metal Man. It seemed to. I didn't catch the exact damage values, but it seemed to work a little bit faster than just the Buster. And they will find item 2 for their troubles.
And that's a crack. Oh, hold on. There's our first divergence. Zneip is gonna go and Zneip's gonna get lucky. Now, fun fact about the enemies in Crashman stage, while poisoncurls gotta go through Joe Heat. The first enemies you see at the first room, first enemy in Crashman stage, that's gonna be what's gonna be happening on the elevators. So, elevators gonna be nowhere near scary.
Yeah. So the difference between the strategies here, poisoncurls, Zneip does not have item 3, so he actually forfeits the ladder boost in the back half of this stage. However, man, I can tell you in the heat of the moment, sometimes that's just how it goes. You're in a race, you're trying to go fast, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, that kind of thing does happen. However, there might or might not be another strat for left side strats without the use of item 3, if Zneip knows it. It's relatively a newer strat, and somebody in the booth, in the commentary booth, might or might not have developed a little bit of it. However, yeah, regardless, poisoncurls actually places his item 2 early, I noticed, and rides it. So that way, I guess he doesn't get as many frames lost as far as walking across after the big Yoku block section there. However, I don't know. Item 2 might be the faster strat. I haven't exactly timed it out or anything, but yeah, nonetheless, poisoncurls makes it to his boss room, finds Bubble Man.
Uh-oh. You might need to use an E-Tank.
Yeah, he was trying to hold it. But he did have to pop the E-Tank. And Zneip making his way into Crashman's room.
Oh!
So,
Unfortunate! Unfortunate! Crashman was not the right play!
Well, see, I think, I don't know if it depends. Did Zneip go left side? I wasn't paying attention.
He went left side, but item 3 was on heat.
That's okay. Like I mentioned, he still got them boosts from item 1 and item 2, or from item 2 going up the ladder. So,
he didn't do the boost on item 2. He just climbed it up straight.
Well, that might cost him a couple seconds, but I mean, hey, I will say honestly, like it all depends. It all depends on timing. Of course, item 3 boosts are traditionally the fastest, right? However, with new runners and new strats, you never know. I mean, like I said, item 2 boost on the left side might be an okay, viable option. Even if you don't do the boost, I mean, they do matter. They probably save you about 3 to 4 seconds, maybe 5 going up the ladder, right?
If you're doing the item 2 boost, the item 2 boost that you're talking about, I did see that small little showcase with that. It does save about 3 seconds, but over the item 3 route, it saves about item 3 cuts about another 2 seconds. So item 3 saves about 5. Item 2 left side takes about 3. So, and look at poisoncurls optimizing that.
Creed does say in the chat that Zneip did the item straps on the left side, so he did. If he did that, he's not really losing a whole lot of time.
He lost about 2 seconds. He lost about 2 seconds at most right now.
You also got to keep in mind if you're going right side, if you decide to wrap around for the E-tank or get the free grab of the E-tank, because you do lose the time for dropping down. However, if you're going left side, you don't have to drop down. So, I mean, they're about even, really, honestly. I would say.
Well, depending on Zneip's bubble fight. Oh, by the way, poisoncurls done with 8. So, the greatest eyebrows in all the land, Dr. Light today.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Dr. Light making he's our first Dr. Wily of the tournament. No castle there today. The castle is invisible.
Indeed, invisible castle. So, we have a game we like to play. Dragon. Design. Color. Weakness. So, in chat, if you're already a veteran or a fan of this game, you know what to do. As for me, I already know that Charlie Boy retired after going undefeated in an undisclosed year. So I like my monochrome dragon, and I want some heat action. I want to see what this heat's gonna bring to the table. So, and it's also gonna be the swaggin. So there's 4 types of dragons: vanilla, the dragon corn, the swaggin, and the infamous Quaker Oats dragon, or the Oats dragon.
Oh, don't forget the shades dragons. Those are good.
That's the swaggin, by the way.
No, there's a couple different variants. So there is the swag, but there's also one without all the swag stuff on it. It's just straight up shades dragon. And there's the older shades dragon that doesn't have the futuristic style shades. He has like just regular shades.
So we got the Cali dragon.
Yeah.
We got the Cali dragon. Okay. Ooh, flash. Ooh, a rare occurrence on poisoncurls. That, due to the flash and how that Mecha Joe jumped up, yeah. And look, that's not a big flash, so that's a good couple seconds. All right, here we go. Last chance in chat.
Man, this seed has got my face all over it.
And speak of
the is the bricks here, and my emote was the Wily sign.
Indeed. And we got the swaggin. We got the swaggin here.
Oh, that's the original Shades dragon.
That's the original
one. Yeah, the swaggin's the one that says swag on his stomach. He does have the Quaker Oats little hat on, but it says swag on his stomach.
So that was the Gurren Lagann dragon, or Gurren dragon. The Gurren.
Swag dragon has like everything mixed of all the dragons, pretty much, except for the dragon core. He doesn't have the unicorn one. He has the shades. He has the piece and chain. He's got a big swag on his chest, and he's got a Quaker Oats hat. That's the swag.
I always refer to that one as the swag dragon.
Zneip in trouble. Yo, he pause buffered around. Wow. Nice.
Yeah, and he mowed down he mowed down Mr. Cool Dragon over there. But he had to go through a lot. He had to go through a lot to figure that out. So
poisoncurls inching this lead a little bit further. He's about halfway through the stage as Zneip making his way in. poisoncurls is taking the time to check the wall weakness here and grab the E-tank. I will say a traditional type strat. You know, you've seen that in the first tournament. And some people skip it. Other people check the wall weakness there.
So we got some knowledge here. That heat is fully charged insta shot. So, and that's also our wall weakness, the insta shot heat. So, Pico is next, and we have 3 types of Pico unless we added some new Picos. We have Invisible Pico, Twitch Pico, and the original Pico.
And yeah, no, there is a new type of Pico. There's the Jelly Pico.
Oh, we got Jelly Pico now.
Yeah, kind of reminiscent of the Jello Dust, but it's a Pico. Yeah, here it is.
Oh,
Jelly Pico.
We have Goo Pico.
Yeah, and you see, Zneip actually did not check for the wall weakness, so he's closed a little bit of a gap there, and he's in the Pico fight, maybe not even 10 seconds after Poison started his.
About 7. About 7 looks like. But right now though, but that also means that he's probably gonna lose some time with the Boobeam trap if he doesn't get it right on 1 or 2.
Yeah, this fight is one of the longer fights, so it depends on if you can find the faster weapon, but you also have to keep in mind weapon or ammo consumption.
Yeah, right now, Zneip ran out of some weapons, so he had to switch up. Meanwhile, poisoncurls only went with the quick, and here we go, Wily Sewer. So let's see if Dr. Light has cleaned his pipes. And oh, that is definitely some clean pipes. Sewage is clean.
Yeah, first match of the tournament, Wily just had his pipes clean from the last tournament. You know, here it is. We're gonna muck up the waters a bit this season, but other than that, you know, yeah, lots of new cosmetic additions this season, or at least yeah, like the whole Wily stages since last season have been redone and have cosmetics now. As you can see, we haven't really pointed that out very much as far as the stage environments, but yeah, these are actually the Pico blocks. The Wily 2, 3, and 4 stages all share a tile set, so those might not be so different. And there's more cosmetics, as you see the Technodrome coming on the screen as the Guts Dozer.
We got the Technodrome today. All right.
As you see, the Guts Dozer actually kind of smurfs the Technodrome, or makes the Technodrome look like a Smurf. Because yeah, that's straight up the size of the Technodrome, coming from I believe Turtles 2, maybe Turtles 3.
Nope, Turtles 1.
Was that Turtles 1 Technodrome?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's possibly Turtles 1 Technodrome then, as Sinister Samba states. I say possibly, I mean probably, or it is, because yeah, man, like I said, I rip sprites from all sorts of games, and yeah, I couldn't tell you where some of them come from, but yeah, that is Turtles 1, because he has Crag there at the front to kind of give you a reference to, hey, don't go past this point or you're gonna take some damage, you know what I mean? Crag going up and down.
Indeed. So right now, poisoncurls is going to go into our anxiety. Oh! That is definitely anxiety-inducing. Crazy cannon. So right now, poisoncurls is gonna have to get another one in. Right now, here we go. He had to dive down in there. Taking the item one. Oh, great play and pause buffer. Good lord. Talk about good stuff here. Item 2 for the last one, since he's not gonna get any more use of it. Here we go. The corridor. So Zneip is about to go into his anxiety rooms. poisoncurls is gonna continue moving forward. So we already know what the walls are. So we look for god weaknesses. No good on that one. No good on that one. So right now the walls are getting destroyed.
Yeah, still gotta find the Boobeam weakness. Not bubble. Pops the E-Tank. It might have been like, it might not. I don't know.
Oh, it's Crash.
Vanilla weak.
Yeah, but it's a multi-round Crash.
Yeah, takes 2 shots. Oh, goes for the corner jump again. Doesn't make it. Gets it this time. There it is. Poison Curl. Gonna be the first 2 refights.
Alright, we got refights right now, so Zneip is gonna have to look. Oh, he gets it in the heat!
Yeah, he finds the wall with his first try. That's really good.
And now we have Asgore's Theme as our rematch fight. Alright, 1 down. And right now Zneip, for every Robot Master that poisoncurls get rid of, if Zneip is taking too long, he might not come back from this.
Now that's just a little bit, poisoncurls trying to edge out the, get a little bit further ahead, push a little further. And speaking of cosmetics from Wily stages, as you can see, the refights here also have new cosmetics. They are randomized, of course. The teleporters are different every time, and also the background. So I believe, man, I couldn't even tell you which number these teleporters are from. Maybe 5, maybe one of the later ones, maybe 4,
3,
5, or 6.
3.
Is that 3? Wow.
That looks like 3.
Right on. So yeah, most teleporters, there is going to be a teleporter from Mega Man 1 through 6, and yeah, you have some battle toads, as you see the snake back there, the snake enemy from stage 5, 6. Stage 6, I think. There's some battle toads flashing back there on the Wily Broadcast Network, where that sign usually goes. Regardless, poisoncurls getting done with his
6th
Robot Master there.
Yep, so
Zneip is on his, we'll find out
third.
what number. Third?
Third, yep.
Third, very nice.
So right now,
3 Robot Master gap here.
4.
Or 4. 3 or 4. Still in
And
game.
nope, poisoncurls now as his final Robot Master. So right now, the machine might be the deciding factor. Right now, poisoncurl and Zneip are poisoncurls at 8, Zneip's at 4, and it's time for the machine. So,
Let's see what our first machine is. If he's weak or not.
is he on Windows or Linux? He's not on Windows, so he's definitely on some other operating machine superior. And going with a quick boomerang, Aussie style. And that's the God weakness too, but uh-oh.
Yeah, weak to both. poisoncurls has some reserve tanks in tow, so no deaths here.
Yeah, no deaths right now, and Zneip's gonna have to hurry. poisoncurls just about done here.
Yeah, I would say I'd say this last Wily 6 stage usually takes roughly about 55 seconds in total from when you drop in the stage. You have to walk down the hall, and then you still have to wait for the alien to come on the screen, which is slow enough as it is, and then of course find the weakness and defeat him. However, it takes the death, and he's still got 3 robot masters left to go, plus the machines, so
Yeah,
Poison definitely pushing ahead. And we got the Crystal boss. I'm not sure exactly which ROM hack this one's from, but reminiscent of some Final Fantasy a little bit, maybe.
Looks like Culex from Super Mario RPG, and that is a Crash weakness. Get your GGs in chat. poisoncurls strikes first.
GG's for the Curls of Poison. He's gonna finish with a race time GG time of 33:06. Good games, good games.
And Zneip is going to continue going because in the event of a tie in records, best time will advance. unless we're talking about tiebreakers, then tiebreaker races, then that might be a thing as well. Depends on what the organizer, which is actually one of them, is in the booth.
Yeah, I'd consider myself more of an admin this year, or at least trying to be, as I have retired my reins as head tournament organizer. So now let me get these guys set up. We have traditionally had a few ties in the past. So yeah, different scenarios call for it's usually a case by case basis, but regardless, if the tie is close enough, we go to like a frame count, kind of rewatch the tapes and judge by the timers and whatnot. That's usually about a 3-second window though that would happen. Otherwise, yeah, if there is a clear winner, we kind of state it as admins. We make a decision. Myself, Bull, Kame, Creed, we'll all make the decision on, hey, did this guy finish first? Did this guy finish first? Is it too close to tell? If it's too close to tell, we'll race a tie, and usually that means you have to end up racing again.
Yeah, but in the event of, for like, same records, in this case, like, if a couple runners have the same records, and in that event,